Hi there. My name is Johnny B. Baker, and I'm going to read a story called Let Your Fingers Do the Walking from the zine of the same name. I was a fat kid, and growing up, I was reminded of this on a daily basis by everyone, kids and adults. This gave me rather intense body image issues, as well as a usually unrequited desire to fit in with other people. By the time I reached 18, I found the best way to fit in with other people was to drink as much and do as many drugs as everyone else. After doing an 8-ball of speed, 4 hits of acid, and drinking a bottle of Popov, everyone around you is a friend. But even with all those drugs coursing through my system, eventually I would get tired or sick or otherwise not be able to keep up with the party. It is then I learned what the ancient Romans knew. If you vomit everything up, you gain new momentum. All the weight, nausea, and stupor disappears, and a new, refreshed party boy appears ready for another shot, another line, another hit. Indeed, the finger-walking ritual actually increased my buzz, as all my blood would rush to my head as I purged. Soon after, I realized that I could eat as much as I wanted when I had an appetite, and once I got full, a few minutes in the bathroom, and I could eat seconds. And it was then when I started to lose my weight. Surely the ever-increasing drug use contributed to my weight loss, but it wasn't until I started throwing up on a daily basis that the pounds started to really melt away. I rarely ate, but when I did, I was gluttonous. But then everything would come back up. I lost 60 pounds in one summer. I was now not only thin, but as I became the town drug dealer, very popular. I would quit the super druggy party life before I would quit the purging, though the weight loss plateaued. I no longer would feel the need to perform the ritual, and indeed that's really what it is, a ritual, on a daily basis. But whenever I felt nauseous or ate too much, which was often enough, I would get on my knees and perform the appropriate chants into the toilet. Then I started reading about how purging rots your teeth. So I switched to X-Lax, and well, that was like eating candy. The purging, the vomiting, the shitting lasted for a few years, sometimes at greater intensity than others, but eventually I stopped. Then, a few years later, I was living and teaching in Russia when I got a stomachache. And not just any stomachache, because, I always got those, right? But a serious, real pain. I'm not going to get into everything that happened, but I ended up losing a bunch of my intestines on the surgical floor of a Moscow hospital. My guts had simply blown up. Upon my return to the States, I went to multiple doctors, Western, Asian, holistic. One lady hooked me up to her laptop and read my electronic waves. And while everybody had their theories, nobody was able to tell me why my guts exploded. 2 years later, I got sick again, spent a week at San Francisco General, and lost even more of my guts. I'm now missing 1/3 of my intestines. Nothing bad has exploded since then, but now I actually have to take meds to keep me from always having to shit. Irony. Again, nobody knows why my guts exploded, but I am absolutely positive that the binge and purge life had something to do with it. Had weakened my guts to the point they couldn't handle Russia. Then boom, I get nauseous on a daily basis. There's 100 foods I can no longer eat. When I see a new doctor, they universally tell me my guts are too messed up for someone my age. Oh well, I guess sometimes emotional baggage can leave physical scars that last a lifetime.